Good morning from beautiful Idaho. Today it's Memorial Day weekend, and if you're wondering why I'm lying in the back of my SUV, it's because I'm getting ready to go on a hike. That's right. People are always telling me go take a hike. So today I thought I'd do that. I'm gonna go and take a hike, and I'm gonna bring you along. And the hike, it's called Cervidae Peak. And I saw somebody post this on Facebook the other day, and the wildflowers were just beautiful with a backdrop of just stunning panoramic views. So I've been wanting to get out. I've been doing a lot of gardening lately, and I've been wanting to get out of the house. And I saw this as a perfect opportunity. So the hike, as I understand it, the hike is it's not an extremely difficult hike, but it's steep. And you got to be careful coming down, as I understand. But I brought a couple hiking sticks. I've got some plenty of water. I'm going to bring my drone, and I'm going to bring you. We're going to go hike Cervidae Peak. Before I actually start the ascent up the trail, I thought I would share the trailhead with you, if you will. And this is where I put the directions in my phone to bring me. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the Bureau of Land Management, and this is a reservoir where a lot of Idahoans will come and bring their boats and other water recreational vehicles, and they'll come and enjoy the water. But so let's get going. We're gonna start our hike, and hopefully it will be well, I see little kids over there going up the hike, so I should be okay. All right, so far so good. And actually, that's probably because I haven't even actually started the hike. I'm just coming in, and I see, attention, the area is closed to general deer and elk archery hunters. So, all right, I'm not going to be doing any deer or elk hunting. But interestingly enough, I looked up the word Cervidae, and actually looked up how to pronounce it. But I looked up the meaning of Cervidae, and if I'm not mistaken, it means deer. So maybe we'll see some deer along the hike. Well, I'm just at the beginning of the trail, and if this is any indication of how well marked the path is, shouldn't be too difficult to find my way to the top. But I say find my way to the top. I'm sure it's going to be steep, and I'm going to find myself a little bit out of breath at various points. But look at the view, just beautiful. And off in the distance, I do see some wildflowers. So I think it's going to be well worth the effort. Just a short distance up ahead, I rounded a bend, and if you look, I don't know how well you can see that, but I see some hikers walking up that ridge right up there. So that is that's where the path is going to lead me. And so far, it's been quite easy, to be quite honest with you. The path is well marked, and scenery is beautiful. Just gorgeous. What a beautiful Sunday morning. Having just come up a little bit of an incline, I'm looking at this here, and I'll give you a nice panoramic shot. Look at that. Just beautiful. But there, that is the I don't know that this is the peak. I can't imagine that it is, because people say it takes the better part of 2 hours to get there, and I don't think I've been walking 20 minutes, so we'll keep going. All right, well, I made it up that little climb, and I gotta tell you, you know what, as I was climbing, I was thinking, I'm former military, not only former military but infantry, and we would be walking these type of hills at nighttime using noise and light discipline, meaning you couldn't talk and you couldn't have any light. So but it's not bad, and I believe the peak is right up over here. That is the that's where the peak is located, and I'll come back around and show you this view here. Here comes some folk up the little hill that I just came up. So very, very nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get all my drone footage on the way back down, and then reverse edit it and just do a drone video going up the trail as I'm going down it. All right, so not too morning. Look at that. Somebody's running this trail. And the gentleman just up ahead of me, and I use that word, that's an understatement, what a nice guy. But he and I were talking about hiking, and he was telling me that I need to go up to a place called Boulder Lake, which is up by McCall. And he said that's an easier hike than this, and it's just stunning. So here is I was asking him about the difficulty here getting up to Cervidae Peak, and he said this is about it, what you're looking at just ahead of me. He said you're going to have ascents like this that are rather steep and prolonged, but give you a nice view off to the water there. So let's see if I can't find my way up to the top of this one. Well, look here. Isn't this beautiful? Wow. Wildflowers. Beautiful, beautiful sunflowers. Just up at the top. Gorgeous. This is practice for me. Practice for next spring, where I'll be sure to get out here a little bit earlier. But look at that. Just gorgeous. And you know, if you take your time coming up this trail, it's really not all that difficult. You do want to bring good shoes, and you want to bring a walking pole, if not two, just for caution. But definitely beautiful. Wow, really something. All right, so I made it to the top of that incline, just as this gentleman will be doing here in a moment. But look at the views that greet you as you find your way up to the top. Wow. And all these beautiful flowers. Now I see one more I see one more climb going up to the peak. So just like the one I just finished, I'll just take that nice and easy. I may be mistaken, but I'd be surprised if this isn't the biggest challenge right here in front of me, going up to the peak. It's a looks like a rather steep climb, but again, you take your time, maybe have a good walking stick or two and good shoes, and it really shouldn't be a challenge for too many people. Well, I'm about halfway up the steepest ascent, and folks, it's not that difficult. Look at this, and I can see the peak. I'm about 1 mile from reaching the peak. This looks like it's the last bit of stretch on that steep climb, and just a short more distance, and I believe I should be at the ridge line. So we will see, as the saying goes, but I'm just taking my time. I'm not stopping to smell the roses, only because there aren't any roses around here. I don't see any roses. Otherwise, I might stop and smell them, but not too much further, and we'll be up there. You know, I'm just shy of reaching the top, and so I'm walking along, you know, I'm noticing there's no shortage of folk that are doing the hike with their dogs. I'm sure dogs like being out here as much as any of the people do. But boy, speaking of dogs, here's a beautiful yellow lab right here. Look at that beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow, just fantastic. Really beautiful. Just gorgeous. Oh wow, I made it to this ridge at least. I don't know if this is the final path, final ridge to the peak, but it may very well be. Look at that view. Wow, just gorgeous. Really, really beautiful. Just gorgeous. Well, I spoke too soon. I look over there and I see another trail going up to that's the peak just over there. But I'll get there. I will make it to the peak. But look at these views. Wow, just gorgeous. Well, look at this. Just beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Very well worth the effort and the decision to come on this hike. It's beautiful. And probably for the third time or fourth time, you just take your time, and you won't have a problem at all. Fantastic. I've come to a fork in the road, and you know, I can't help but to think of a conversation I was having with a friend the other day. The path to the left is a narrow, not a narrow, it's not as steep. It's a gradual climb, whereas the climb to the right is rather steep. And the reason it reminded me of the conversation I had with the friend the other day was that in life, people often take the easy path. They always try to take the easy path as opposed to taking the harder path. Let's see which path this guy takes. You see, he took the easy path, okay? So I'm tempted to take the harder path, as I've done throughout my life. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the harder of the two paths, because usually it's the harder of the two directions that you go in life that bring the more reward. So we'll see about that. All right, I don't know about more rewarding, but I did it. And you know, just knowing that I did it is a reward in and by itself. Look at that. Now I get to the top, and I see more of a climb. Oh boy, I think that's how the saying goes. Oh boy. So let's get up to the top. All right, talk about four-legged friends. Look at this this beautiful dog. He was coming down the path and went back to see if his buddy is okay. Here he comes. Oh, he went back for a treat. Who you kidding? That's what he did. He went back to get himself a treat. Or water. I guess they're giving him some water. Look at this. Beautiful dogs. Just beautiful. Look. Hi. How are you? There's two of them. All right.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Look at this. There they go. What a beautiful morning. This guy's got a whole army of kids, one on his back and two in front of him. You know, it seems like it's never ending. And I'm not talking about the flowers. I'm just talking about all of the trails. Keeps going up and up and up. Oh goodness, isn't that something? Just beautiful. I thought I would bring you for a walk right through the flowers here. I think up at the top, or near the top I should say, the flowers are more abundant and still in bloom. Just gorgeous. If I were a betting man, which I've been known to do now and then, I'd bet that this has got to be the last bit of climb here before reaching the peak. Almost there. Give you a view looking down. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. You know, I don't know that I can find the proper adjectives to describe how beautiful this is. Look at this. I came up, I'm near the summit, and look at these beautiful flowers. All of these beautiful flowers that were nowhere to be seen coming up, but here they are. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Wow, just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The final stretch. Wow. Boy, I am not disappointed at all. This is just breathtaking. Maybe that's the adjective that I was looking for. Simply breathtaking. And if I were to look at my phone to see how long I've been walking, I would say that it's probably, let's see here, 1 hour 53. So I stopped a couple places to catch my breath and do some videos, but there it is, almost to the peak. It's just up there. I think the saying goes, third time's a charm. Third time's a charm, and in this case, maybe third time's a summit. And I say that because every time I get to a little incline like this, I find myself thinking, surely, if I were a betting man, this would be it. Oh goodness, this has got to be it. It really does. But I just met a couple wonderful young guys, father and son, hiking down. Matter of fact, you can see them just over there, and I know the young son's name is Trent. Give a shout out to him and his dad. But anyway, look at this view, just gorgeous. All right, I'm almost there. This is about as close to the summit as I can be shooting this without actually being on it, and that's because the summit is just up ahead. Look at this. Wow. Oh, fantastic. I did it. I hiked Cervidae Peak, and oh boy, is it beautiful. I should say we hiked Cervidae Peak because you came along. You came along for the whole hike. Oh goodness, really something else. Here we are. Look at this. We did it. Fantastic. Wow. Congratulations, folks.
You too.
You did it.
From Ohio?
Yeah. Buckeyes, you? I'm sorry? Where?
Is that, I'm sorry I didn't hear you, or I'm sorry I said Penn State?
Penn State.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Penn State.
Where are you from?
Cleveland.
Cleveland. I grew up in Erie.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. You get a lot of snow in Erie, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gorgeous. First time here?
It's my fourth time up here.
Wow. Just gorgeous. Well, enjoy.
Your first time?
Yeah. All right, folks. Look at this. Oh, look at this. They got a little, they have a little box up here. You see? There's a flag, and you can hold up the flag, and oh boy, look at that. You see, there's a notepad, and you can write your name in there. There it is. Cervidae. Look at that. Hike high. Fantastic. I'm going to hold that up and do a nice video. Oh, this is fantastic. This is really something else.
So on the way down to it, we were going with the current.
Look at that.
We took our time then. And the way back, it was definitely a
Wow.
little more of a workout, but it wasn't awful. Like the
Look at
Snake
this.
River with that current.
It really wasn't that bad. Like I did get some blisters, so I
Fantastic. Just beautiful.
But
Wow.
I don't have padding on my.
Just gorgeous. Well, I hope you enjoyed the hike, and You know, I thought I'd wrap up this video reading a few of the entries into the journal here, beginning with one from Alana. Happy Thanksgiving from Pullman, Washington. Grateful for this beautiful sunny day and miles of foothills. God bless, Alana. Beautiful hike, all fog until the peak. Morgan and Murphy from Tennessee. Carolyn and Zach from Mississippi. Happy Thanksgiving from Chase Casper. We'll skip ahead a little bit. Let's see here. Raphael and Mitch, Bring on the Sun, 4/8/23. What do we have here? Rusty and Kelly were here. Now on to Kepros. Nice chill wind, beautiful day. Danger Slope was here. Oh boy. All trails led us to the steep trail. We had an 8 and 10-year-old, and there were some tears, but we are all smiles now that we are at the top. Brooke, Rhett, Emily Kimball, and Steve Welsh. Wow. If I did it, raisins and hangover, you better have made it here. Oh boy. Lots of nice little posts. I know it's not that far, but I feel so good, and I really hope you would be proud of me. Love you always, never stop thinking of you. Love, KJ. May 6th, even old guys can make it. Ryan Day. Oh boy. 5/12, there is no better way to start the day. Thankful for friends, fresh air, and strong bodies. Bailey and Jordan. Cervidae, 2023. Wow, just fantastic. Lots of nice posts in here. Fantastic. There are some of the here's some of the entries you see. Keep hiking, you got this. Donated by Kayla McCobb, I believe. So, all right, folks, I'm gonna get some drone shots. Have a great day. You know, I thought I had finished the video, but I'm walking back, and in walking back I found myself thinking that I probably should do a video about walking back, or just share some thoughts about walking back, because there were a lot of comments on the Google reviews about walking back. So I found my way, I'm almost back to the parking lot. I've been walking, oh, I don't know, the better part of an hour. Share the view with you. So there's the view. But I've been walking the better part of an hour, and I've actually fell. I slipped, I should say. Fell one time, but boy, I'll tell you, if you're gonna do this walk, you know, depending on your physical capabilities or lack thereof, you really want to bring a couple sticks. I'm glad that I brought not one but 2 walking sticks with me. And you want some good shoes, and you want to take your time, because it's kind of you know, the dirt on the going back, it's almost like kind of like sand or what have you, but you really need to be conscientious of watching your step and just going slow. But it was a wonderful day. I can't even begin to tell you how happy I am that I decided to take this walk, or hike, I should say. And you know, maybe it's the start of something new, you know, a new pursuit for me, a new hobby. We will see, as the saying goes. I want to go to a place called Boulder Lake, which is north a couple hours, near the city of McCall. So that's going to be maybe my next hike, and maybe I'll bring you along for that one as well. Anyway, Have a great day.